Your skin is fucked up. So was mine. I heard you're watching this video because you don't want people to recognize you when you put on a face of makeup. My shape-shifting makeup routine has gone viral so many times. Now I'm going to show you the drugstore version. Going in with the pink e.l.f. Power Grip. I feel like this one's a little bit more glowy on the skin. I like a gripping primer so I know my makeup's gonna last on my face all day. And my skin's been looking good lately, but my skin used to be fucked up. So what I like to do is I like to spot conceal before I do anything. It's gonna give you a better chance of shit not popping out. Going in with L'Oreal Infallible because one thing about me, we go together like bread and butter. So yeah, I got a little guy over here. Just cover anything you don't like on your face. I always go in the inner corner of my nose because I feel like foundation never gets there. I let her marinate for a second. You always want to know my favorite brushes, so I bought a brand new set. So I'm not a liar, okay? These are my favorite fucking brushes. I've been using them for years. Comes with your powder brush, a little concealer brush, another powder brush, and a foundation brush, and the fucking sponge that we don't like to talk about. If you like the sponge, do whatever the fuck you want with it, okay? Just don't tell me about it. I don't want to hear about it. When it comes to drugstore, one bitch that never let me down. Maybe it's me. No, it's not. It's Maybelline. This is their matte and poreless, and I use shade 125. Only thing I wish she had a pump. Putting some on my hand, and you're gonna buff it into your skin. What that means is, like this. Almost like a combination of dabbing and brushes. Pretend like you got your sponge, but you don't got your fucking sponge. You see how the foundation is matching right next to my body? So we don't match it to our face because that'd be fucking stupid. Sorry. I'm gonna match it to your body. Cream bronzer, I usually use whatever I have, but a lot of you, my hoe bags, commented that I needed to try this Milani cream bronzer. I never tried her, so if she looks like shit, it's your fucking fault. I'm kidding. I'm not mad at her. I like to do my bronzer first because I'm a fucking mess, okay? I don't do anything nice and aesthetic. We don't do that over here, okay? I'm a little bit like a train wreck, but I always look like a bad bitch at the end, so that's all that matters. Bronzer first, and then I clean everything up with the concealer after. One thing about e.l.f., they got the dupes for everything, so I go in with their camo concealer. Usually I use the matte. I actually bought the hydrated one, but summer's coming. You know, I'm 30. I could use a little hydration underneath the eyes, I guess. When it comes to my concealer placement, I do the inner corner like that, the outer corner to clean up whatever the fuck I did with my eyeshadow. I repeat her on the other side, always clean up under her. Another thing very important with my concealer placement, when I'm blending her out, you're gonna see that I'm gonna blend it all the way to the side of my nose. That way she's nice and Ozempi nosy, nice and skinny, and not looking like a fucking Italian schnoz. Again, with that Real Techniques brush set, I'm going to use this for my concealer. When blending cream products and using a brush, you want something dense. When it's too spaced out and shit, that's why you're looking streaky. When you're done blending out the concealer, I do like to go back in with that same brush that I put on the bronzer just to blend everything together. I already told you that L'Oreal Infallible is my BITCH, so we're going to go in with the 24-hour blurring and brightening setting powder. And very important, if you see your concealer started to crease while you were doing whatever the fuck you were doing, to back out real quick before you go back in with your powder. This is my favorite brush for under eye powder. Right here, yeah, this shit looks blurred. Very finely milled, so it's like light on the skin. Me personally, whatever leftover loose powder's in the thing, I just brush it all over my face. The thing about loose powder, set your face, it's gonna absorb oil throughout the day. I don't know about you, but I'm a greasy fucking bitch. So this step is really good too if you have an oily nose and your makeup starts separating. Like I said, it absorbs oil. Oil, makeup, breaks apart, keep it together. And when I can't afford foundation powder, you know which one I use? I always use her. Did I buy the wrong shade? Yes, but it's okay, because it's still gonna work. L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation Powder in shade 130. Going in with the big fluffy brush from the Real Techniques set, and I'm just gonna go in her, press her into my skin. Everything I do in cream, I go again and do it with powder. See how the skin is looking like poreless and blurred? There ain't no fucking filter. I don't use filters over here. Bronzer, going in with the NYX Buttermelt and Butter Biscuit. The shade's a little dark for me, but summer's coming, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna go a little light-handed with her. Comes to my nose, I pinch the same brush, and I just go right on the sides and underneath her. Go underneath the chin, whatever. Just blend it down into your neck. I'm begging you. As we put on all this powder, you gotta go in with a hydrating spray. This is not drugstore, but e.l.f. has the drugstore version. It's called the Power Grip Hydrating Spray, some shit like that. I'll put in a picture for you. Want something more hydrating to melt the powder before you do your highlighter so it doesn't look chalky. You want to look glistening. And then we're going to put the matte stuff to lock you all in. Highlighter I wanted to use for this video didn't come in on time, so I'm going to use my regular highlighter, but I will take her down below, put a picture somewhere. I'm going to go back in with that foundation powder, and I'm just going to put it in all the places where I put my concealer. That way it's just going to mattify right by my under eye, make it look more blurred and like more dimension, and make sure you're taking her on the side of the nose. Very important. See how this side looks a little bit more blurred than this side? I'm not really a blush girly, but my girl Shelby Ann was talking about this Infallible blush in Confident Pink, and I fucking love Infallible, so I trust her. She said you gotta go very light into her because she's pigmented. Put a little bit on top. Oh my god. She wasn't lying about that pigment. If you feel like you went too heavy with the blush, you're gonna do the same thing. Just grab that brush that has the foundation powder already on her. Blend it all together. The skin's looking good. It's not looking cakey. There ain't no filter. I said it already. Now what do? I pop back on my beauty marks. And I just do this with my brow pen. Real easy shit. Going in with the infallible 3-second setting mist. 36 hours. Don't wear your makeup for 36 hours, but if you have to, mind your business. He's powerful, so hold your breath. But your makeup's gonna last all day. All right, I'm gonna pop on a lash, pop on a lip. I'll be right back. Stay right there. And we're all done. We got the va-va-voom on the hair, looking like a supermodel. The base, she's gorgeous, honey. Full coverage, acne wear, texture wear, filter wear. Not on my fucking face. No, no, no. Here it is. Drugstore tutorial of my viral makeup. What do you guys think? What do you want to see next? Do we do Shelby Ann's viral drugstore tutorial? Because I might have the stuff to do it. I hopped on that bandwagon before everything sold out. But I love you, my whole bags. Keep picking up the fucking phone when I call, okay? You don't want one of those from me. I'll knock you into next week. I'm kidding. I love you. I love you, my whole bags. Talk to you later. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.